Okay, well, hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are here, hopefully you came from part one of this video where we just reacted to Ariana Grande's Yes and like I mentioned in the video, I came across an article that said Ariana Grande loses 350 followers amid the drama. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, but that's an article I saw, but I did not really go into it because I wanted to watch the video first and then see what's happening. Went to YouTube, looked for a couple of videos to see if there was an explanation or a breakdown of the yes and video. I mean, everything was just over 20 minutes long, and your girl does not have that kind of time. So I found a really good one that was about 10 minutes long. Hopefully, it has all the detailed information that we're looking to find out. I'm sure some of you already know this. Again, this is for me. I pretty much been living under a rock, I guess. I know some of the controversies that she's happened, like the leaking of the donut thing. Um, Besides that, I mean, I don't really keep up. Yeah, Mike Mila's stuff and Pete, what's his name? The guy who's been dating like all this like supermodels and like really beautiful women. Yeah, that's the extent of it. But let's so this video that we're gonna react to is called The Many Controversies of Ariana Grande by this YouTuber called Honest. Thank you so much for making this video. I'm sure that took a lot of effort and time. So please visit Honest's page and subscribe to the channel and check out the video there for yourself. But while you're here, please like and subscribe, and let's get the show on the road.
7th album era. It seems as though on the internet, she has landed herself in some bad press once again. But Ariana is one of those celebrities like Kim K, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, and Rihanna.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. What was that about her being married?
Some bad press once.
Ariana Grande last romance with Ethan Slater. July. Wait, hold on. But isn't Ariana married? Wasn't she married to some guy called Dalton? What do you mean by latest romance? Yeah, it says married, Ethan Dalton. Ciao.
Again. But Ariana is one of those celebrities like Kim K, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, and Rihanna, who are just too big and too ingrained into popular culture to be removed from it in one move. The thing with Ariana is she has always toed the line of not necessarily being in the public's good graces. Although having the voice and hits of an American sweetheart, her public image has never really aligned with that archetype. Ariana Grande has never exactly been a beacon of goodness in the public's eyes consistently,
not Mother Teresa,
whether that's warranted or not. And to be quite honest, when Ariana has been on the public's good side, it's mostly been because of tragic events that have made the public sympathize with her, and not because of large philanthropic gestures or acts of kindness. In this video, I'll be going over Ariana Grande's career, but more specifically, her public image through every era leading up to the kerfuffle that she's gotten herself into, with the current allegations being that her and her co-star Ethan Slater cheated and had an affair while they were both married to different people, and he also has...
So this is what it is. So Ethan. So Ethan is her husband, and then she and this guy over here cheated. Lord, I wasn't ready for all this, but okay.
A 1-year-old baby. Yours truly was the era and album where Ariana was closest to being the good girl.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. So they cheated on each of their spouses while he had a 1-year-old baby. I don't know. That doesn't sound good at all. It's not a good look, Ari. Not a good look.
Girl, the America's sweetheart. And although Ariana was well known leading up to the debut album, she was definitely a long way from being a household name. It didn't stop Ariana from running into some relationship controversy. There's a single from the album called Almost Is Never Enough with Nathan Sykes from The Wanted. Ariana was dating popular influencer Jay Brooks around this time in 2012. and he accused her of cheating on him and leaving him for English singer Nathan Sykes. Ariana responded to these allegations and said, "Woke up this morning in complete and utter shock. I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. You said to me if I didn't come back to you, you'd make me look bad to the entire world. I'm no longer afraid of you or your lies anymore."
Oh, that's awkward.
So it is unfortunate that this became such a talking point during this era when it doesn't seem to be completely true, or true at all for that matter. And then the drama continued with Victorious in 2013, where Ariana was blamed for Victoria's ending over a fake screenshot, and she was also accused of being an egomaniac. My everything. In 2014, Ariana went from semi-successful former child star to global pop superstar. And usually fame comes with an increasing number of fake rumors. This is the era where the diva rumors went crazy. One thing from this era that turned out to be true is that Ariana loves the left side of her face. And, angles. Everyone has their favorite side.
Exactly. So
a lot of these diva rumors were spread by none other than Perez Hilton. A lot of the diva rumors that Ariana faced during My Everything and Dangerous Woman were because of Perez Hilton.
I mean, no offense. Like, I'm just everything Perez Hilton says, take it with a grain of salt. So, like, I mean, that's not serious. I mean, so far, like, the only shady thing that I've maybe like listened to is the whole cheating with the guy who has a 1-year-old baby, and then I don't know. It's just weird.
Who added credibility to the allegations that weren't true. Quoted from an article, in 2011, celebrity blogger Perez Hilton met with an exciting new singer named Ariana Grande. She was 18 at the time and looking for a manager to help launch her career. Hilton, a well-known figure in the entertainment industry, could see her potential and wanted to work with her, but ultimately Grande went with someone else. I was really hurt, so for years afterwards, I was super petty towards Ariana on my website and on social media. Hilton admits.
Well, at least he admitted it.
So Perez's ego was hurt, and in turn, he took it out on Ariana Grande. There were even crazy rumors that she got carried everywhere she went, and that she wished death on her fans, which there's no evidence of.
That sounds outrageous.
Although 2014 is only 10 years ago, it's also crazy to think about the amount of hate and body-shaming comments that Ariana got for how young she looked, as if it was something that she could control. And of course, we cannot forget Donut Gate.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Ugh.
It's funny to look back at how serious and severe Donut Gate was at the time, because nowadays people reference it and meme it with glee.
Start though with that video that made headlines earlier this summer. You were in a donut shop, you were in California, you said some hurtful things about Americans and about people's weight. A lot of people watching felt offended.
But on the 4th of July in 2015, Ariana and her boyfriend at the time, Ricky, went to get some donuts in Los Angeles. Footage later released showed Ariana.
That's just nasty. Like that. Anyway, I know this is old news, but that's just nasty. And if she did that in public, imagine what she does in private when you're not looking. She just got unfortunate that she got caught on camera, which thank God, she was put on blast, because that was just fucking disgusting. Excuse my language.
Licking the donuts in the shop and talking about how she hated America. This caused public health officials to lower Wolfie's donut shop's health rating from an A to a B, since Wolfie had failed to keep food separated and protected from contamination.
Big time.
And Ariana was hounded by the press for this.
I'm disgusted that someone can lack so much decency and respect for their country.
And even went on Good Morning America to apologize. She also released a pretty hilarious explanation where she claimed that as an advocate for healthy eating, she was disturbed by the way Americans eat too many unhealthy things. And while I think the sheer absurdity of Donut Gate is funny now, she was pretty nasty for licking that damn donut. The controversy of Donut Gate
I think, again, I did not follow up what happened with it, but I hope that the shop charged her big time, because having your ratings go from an A to B because you licked one donut, like, that's disgusting.
What was intended to be her lead single at the time, Focus. Many attributed the song's underperformance to the controversy of Donut Gate.
Yeah.
During the Dangerous Woman era, criticisms of her personality and the diva rumors were still prominent. One memorable moment came in the Ryan Seacrest interview, after he claimed that she confirmed her relationship with Mac Miller. The singer immediately put a halt to the conversation, saying, "If I post something, that's what I'm willing to share at the moment. That doesn't mean then you, Ryan Seacrest, with millions of listeners, are entitled to more information." This moment had been snipped and spread across various celebrity news articles.
I mean, I don't see that as being a diva, though. A lot of these like reporters try to get more than what you're maybe allowed to have. So I'm glad that she stood her ground. I mean, I don't see that as diva-ish behavior. I'm sure before she went for the interview, they probably ran through like things that they're gonna discuss. So if he went out of scripts, like, just yeah, I don't know. So far, I'm just not seeing what's there. So hopefully there's more to this whole controversy thing.
The tragedy of the Manchester bombing happened at the tail end of the Dangerous Woman era, where 22 people lost their lives. Unfortunately, this began a somewhat tumultuous period for Ariana. The Sweetener era kicked off with news that she had broken up with Mac Miller after troubles with his drug addiction. She then began dating Pete Davidson and was infamously engaged to him shortly after.
Oh my gosh.
She got flack for being with him for a plethora of reasons, but most notably some of his jokes, one of which he made a joke about the Manchester bombing. Mac Miller tragically passed away, and Ariana was blamed a lot for it. Her engagement with Pete was called off. Pete had very public mental breakdowns and mental issues around this time, in which Ariana Grande responded as well. And there was just a lot going on around this time. But Ariana hit a new peak within her career and cemented herself in the pop canon around this time. It's not an exaggeration to say Thank You Next was one of the most anticipated albums of 2019, and probably of her entire career. With Mac Miller's death and then Ariana's subsequent relationship and breakup with Pete Davidson, fans and non-fans alike were eager to hear what Ariana Grande would reveal in her music. However, despite the commercial and critical success of the album, it wasn't without its detractors. Famously on the title track, Ariana sings, "Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, 'cause he was an angel." This prompted a small majority of people to claim that Ariana was using Mac's death for clout, which is just insane.
Yeah.
7 Rings. We've all seen the memes, but the Thank You Next era was where the Ariana blackfishing allegations picked up real steam. When the 7 Rings video dropped, dozens of major news outlets came out with articles claiming that Ariana was appropriating black sounds and aesthetics for the song and corresponding video. And they're not exactly wrong. Though she's not the most egregious example, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't off-putting when I first seen and heard this song and video. It's essentially a hip-hop song through and through, or pop rap if you want to call it that. And during positions, there were also questions raised about Ariana's body and change in appearance again. And I'm going to say it's not polite. However, when a public figure has such a drastic change in appearance, questions will be raised. And that's just the reality. It's not right, but it comes with the territory. And Ariana did respond to the talk about her appearance. And now we get to the present day where Ariana is currently being branded as everything from a home wrecker to not a girl's girl, in response to a relationship with former SpongeBob the musical lead and current Wicked co-star Ethan Slater. When news of their relationship came out in summer of 2023, people immediately...
Oh, wow. So this was a whole last year. Ex-wife says Ariana Grande's relationship left her family as collateral damage. That's just sad. Wow. I mean, if she's opening up, if the wife, Lily J, is opening up, she was mad. Usually, like, I don't know, something like that were to happen to me, I'll just go into hiding because I don't want to deal with the drama and all the bad negative energy surrounding, the whole stuff. That's just sad for her. But were they broken up though? Because that could be a possible thing. Like, were they both broken up? Was he broken up with his wife, and was Ariana broken up with her husband?
Accused Ethan of leaving his wife and newborn baby to enter into a relationship with Ariana. And while it seems that Ethan and his wife had separated prior to their new relationship, it's all a little too close for comfort. The exact timeline on Ariana Grande and her ex-husband Dalton Gomez is a little blurrier, but the fact of the matter is no one knows the exact facts besides the people involved. It is not a good look at all. And if there was infidelity,
yeah, it's not a good look at all for either side. But yeah, it does not look good, Ari.
then the backlash they get is what they deserve. You reap what you sow. Regardless, though, news of Ethan and Ariana's relationship sort of drastically altered Ariana's image and put her in a negative public light that we haven't really seen towards her in a while. It'll be interesting to see if Ariana and Ethan eventually address the allegations, whether it be an interview or a song. And it'll also be interesting to see how long their relationship lasts, if at all. One thing's for certain is that Ariana Grande has proved to be a force with longevity at this point in her career.
That's good.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. I don't know how I feel about all that, to be honest. Pretty straightforward. Most of the controversies were things like, oh, she acted like a diva. I think that comes with the territory with most of these celebrities. Again, I personally think we shouldn't be holding celebrities to a high pedestal. So those news about her being a diva and asking to be carried and telling people like, don't ask me questions about my personal life, to me, like that's all part of the business. And almost every celebrity does that. Of course, they have a few that don't do that, right? But this whole cheating thing, like from this video, I have not gotten a really clear answer as to both her and Ethan, both her and this new guy cheated on their spouses, and so we don't know the timeline. But if I'm assuming if his wife is mad about it and going out and lashing out at the newspapers, then maybe she was blindsided. That's all you can take from it. So I'm assuming that's why her coming out with a new video and saying yes and is kind of insensitive. But I'm just gonna end it with one thing. I feel like we don't have enough information to really judge as to exactly what happened between this couple. So, like she said, her energy is her energy, my energy is mine, and I am getting out of it. So, I that's all for now. I think unless we get more information about like concrete information about like the timelines and when she and her husband, went through were broken up, and when her new partner and his wife were broken up, and we really can't like make assumptions about like, okay, homewrecker vibes. But it doesn't look good. I'm gonna agree to that. Let me know what y'all think. All right. So see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.